everybody, it's FarmSim Guy back again on the mod test map, and we are back today to have a look at MaddyPhi's automated warehouse again. Now, she's done a lot of updates since we last did a review on it, and she's been working closely with Giants to make sure it's optimized and as good as possible so it can go onto the ModHub. There you will see the original warehouse, looking a little bit different now. It's kind of a nice new finish to it with these pebbled walls at the bottom here, and the concrete has been remodeled here, so she's redone everything, brought the poly count right down, but it's looking really good now, and it is already in testing with Giants, so we should see it in the next few days. But again, she listened to the feedback from you guys who all said they would love to see a smaller version of this as well, so here we have it. We have the automated shed as well, less shelving in it, but does exactly the same thing. So again, we'll run through these and do you a quick demo of how they work again. But again, if we just pop inside here and have a quick look, there we are, virtually identical to what you saw last time. Nothing in there at all. In fact, we've got a load of baler twine here already. So let's move that over, confirm it's off the shelf, and it should appear in the loading bay here. So there we go. So what we'll do, again, if you didn't see the first video, we will jump back in the auto-load truck. I will put a link to this truck in the description for the vid as well, as so many of you, I mean so many of you, asked about it after the last vid, so I'll make sure that that is in there. But what we'll do, we will load up the bale twine, and we will drop it back into the shed. Now, a couple of things that Maddie told me as well, which I wasn't aware of last time, as we pick this up, there we go, was that you can actually load from on the truck. I was unloading it off the truck. If I reverse up here now into the bay, press Y so it's unloaded from the truck, and I walk around to the button here, again press R, you'll see it's gone off the truck. If I jump into here, there we go, on the shelves. Nice to see. So you walk up to it, there are your rack contents. Very nice, honestly. I thought it was cool last time, and I'm playing with it again. It's the first time I've played with it since last time, and I've just reminded myself just how good this mod is. Okay, so let us do a little demo of the new one as well. Let's pick up these seed pallets here, and what we'll do, we will drive over to the load point, which is the larger of the two hatched bits on the ground there. Again, as before, I'm going to leave it on the truck this time, so I just need to hit the unload button. You can see them move slightly on the back of the truck there. We'll jump out. I walk around to the button here, we hit R, and there you go. Actually, you saw them appear on the shelves over here, so a lot less storage in this one. But again, if you're running a smaller farm, or you just don't need the volume of equipment or the volume of materials that you would need for bigger equipment, this could be an ideal solution. I love the glint as well, the metallic effect on this, really nice with the light against it. Look at that, really nicely done. So Maddie's done a fantastic job updating these. They're going to be, you know, really good when they're in the ModHub. I am super impressed with them. And again, like I said, if you've got non-specific pallets as well, it's not just the base game stuff. So for example, if I run up here and pick up the whiskey pallets, well, all bar one of them, which doesn't seem to want to come, there he goes. We again can use these as well, so it's not just limited to the in-game or base game pallets. We can actually have these, hit the unload button again there, hit the Y button on your truck, and then hit the R button there, and there they go, off the shelf and over onto the shelves within the store. Brilliant. So again, just to prove, you can move them back over. Let's move one of each over, confirm that, and there they are, unloaded outside for you to use again. Brilliant. Now, if you thought that was it, you'd be sorely mistaken, because she's been working on another mod. I did a little bit of a demo of it in my Bulls Gap video last night in my live stream, but I wanted to talk to you about it again here. So Maddie has also created a new mod called Classifieds. So basically, if you think we've got buy used equipment mod, which you can take a discount off any equipment within the store. Now, what I like about Classifieds, it's more like a kind of traditional Classifieds magazine or newspaper. Farmers sell, obviously, their old equipment all of the time, but you don't know what you're going to get. It's a random selection of machinery. What Maddie's done with Classifieds, and it creates a section within the store here called Classifieds. Nice little newspaper icon there, which works really nicely. If you double click on this, it picks a random selection of whatever you've got installed in your mod. So it's not just the base game stuff, it's whatever you've got installed in your mod folder. And you can scroll through and see what's available. So this case combine, for example, here, it shows you the original price and it shows you the used price. It also shows you the level of repair. So there we go, 94% since it was last repaired. So it's pretty much fully repaired there. It's 105 days old. It's got 52 hours on the clock, as well as all the base game information, like how much volume and how the speed it runs at and things like that. But if you double click on this and have a look inside, you get the option to choose it. You can still buy it brand new if you want, but if you buy it second hand with a discount, the tyres are muddy, there's a little bit of dirt all over it. It's really nicely done. So again, you can choose all your configuration options and things like that if you want to. But you get some rather substantial discounts on it, which is really, really nice. But I like the fact that it's random. I like the fact that you don't know what you're going to get. So you have to keep checking back, seeing what's in there that's available. So look, let's stay there with the dirt on it, looking used. It's a really, really nice touch. Now, it does update every in-game hour. So you get different things every in-game hour. Let me just demonstrate that for you, actually, as we're 9:16 here. So if I zip this along to 10:28, so just over an hour later, we go back into the Classifieds. And as you can see now, we've got a T6 series John Deere that wasn't there before. We've got this case that wasn't there before. So it randomly... Oh, and we've got the nice 9020 in there as well. I mean, look at the price save on that. I mean, crikey, I'd be buying that. In fact, I'm just going to buy that. There we go. But again, you can, like I said, you can update all of your settings on it at the same time as well. So we better give it some joules, hadn't we? It's the law. Used condition. But there we go, 78,000 instead of 109,000 if you bought it new. So you purchase it. There we go. And we go back. And there it is. Now if I jump into this, you'll see there, virtually no fuel in it. It is almost fully repaired with 4 hours on it, but really nice touch. And it cost me a lot less than if I'd bought it for new. Now again, as with vehicles, if you move to tools here, there is a classified section here as well, which has a mixture of things like trailers, seeders, planters, cultivators, plows, whatever you can think of will be in here with savings off the original price. So there you go, a DB90, look at that. Used £133,000 saving. Very nice indeed. So, like I said, that is Classifieds. I like it. I like it. I think it's a take on buy used equipment. Now, I will say buy used equipment and Classifieds do not work together. So you've got to choose one over the other. I quite like the idea of Classifieds. Just the randomness of it and seeing what's available and basically having to jump at the opportunity when you need to is quite a nice touch, especially if you're into realistic, authentic play. I've also been chatting to Maddie as well about potential future updates to this as well, like notifications when something arrives in the classified section. Also, maybe you can only buy vehicles between 9 and 5 p.m. because, you know, who's buying equipment at 1 in the morning. But lots and lots of things to come with that as well, but I think it's a really clever mod. Again, Maddie's knocked it out of the park. What she is able to do, which I'm really impressed with, is spot gaps and spot mods that we don't really have, or variants on mods that take it to the next level. So there you go again. There is your automated warehouse and shed. And again, a little bit of a preview look at Classified. Now, Classifieds is in testing today. It was on DJ's FarmSim news vid. So I was pleased to see that. Hopefully it's going to pass. If it doesn't, I'm sure a few minor tweaks and it will be with us in the next week or so. But once again, hats off to Maddie. She has now got a Discord, which I'll link in the description as well. So if you want to keep tabs on how she's progressing with her mods, maybe give us some feedback as to what she could include in future updates, or any feedback when you download the mod and start using it, I'm sure she'd be delighted to hear from you. But once again, like I said, another brilliant mod from Maddie in Classifieds. So there you go, automated warehouse and shed and classified ads, both coming to the ModHub very soon, so keep an eye out for them. So that's it, just a quick video tonight, but from me, FarmSim Guy, thanks very, very much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Take care, bye for now.